this three-game weekend series right there. The first game is coming up.
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season. So
now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, it's just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season.
Lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he takes strike 2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Odorizzi's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garver goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now. Rizzi, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Back now for the 2nd inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Previous history with Luis Severino. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called the strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The catcher, Gary.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Odorizzi comes set. 0-2 on its way. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first.
Try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time. Safe at second base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Buxton. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Stanton moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8,
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Batting done. The third baseman.
And this is low, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0.
Back now for the Yankees' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Popped up, prone in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The pitcher, Gary.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now batting, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Line towards center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nelson Cruz sent packing for the second out of the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Hicks goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. So digging in now, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton ranging back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. To 1-2 now. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
the third baseman, DJ.
Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Home has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next to the Yankees, the left fielder,
ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
For the Twins, the catcher.
Change up a little bit inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Sano.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down go the Twins. Blake Parker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 4. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Parker uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gregorius is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
21, Tyler Duffy.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think
This is off the plate.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2 and 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Rosario.
Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's C.J. Crone now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven to right field and deep. Judge looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run for C.J. Crone. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're. Here's Didi Gregorius. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Starting tried to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Buxton is right there, one down. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The right fielder, number 29.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard toward right center. Kepler is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A little bit outside. 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jake Odorizzi takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his